Gates closed. And they're off. Hit the 38 go-go. Sosua from the inside out with the early lead, looking dynamic, got a sharp break, and off topic is right there into the first turn, run they roll. And so it's going to be Sosua from the inside gate, leading at about a length and looking dynamic in the second spot. Here's off topic now taking the second position. Scat, Rattle, and Roll on the outside, looking dynamic, is in between horses. His Villanelle up on the inside, improves just a couple of lengths from the early speed. Here's Josie, the favorite, traveling along 5 from the front. Artful Splatter the outside of Miss Leslie. And last is Trolley Ride. Trolley Ride trailing now and about 9 off that pace. A race now with 5 furlongs left to go. Sosua into a steady beat up front, leads at a half length. From outside, it's long shot off topic on the chase from second. Scat, Rattle, and Roll is third, and Villanelle on the inside in fourth. Josie is in fifth position, still 4-5 from the leader. Artful Splatter looking dynamic, and Miss Leslie as they pass the half-mile pole. Trolley Ride trails the field. Into the far turn, Sosua narrow lead with off topic on the outside. Here comes Josie cruising up at them. 3 wide, Artful Splatter, 4 deep, just not far from the front, about a length and a half off that lead now as they reach the top of the stretch. And Miss Leslie with a looping move on the far outside is coming to join as well. Wide open affair. Villanelle searches for a bit of racing room. Scat, Rattle, and Roll looking dynamic, and Trolley Ride. And they're into the stretch. Josie just a narrow lead from Sosua. Battles on. Miss Leslie trying to sustain that run. And Villanelle finally slipping through down to the inside after traffic on the turn. The far outside looking dynamic. Wide open affair. Miss Leslie from Josie looking dynamic on the outside. And Villanelle reaching down to the inside. Miss Leslie does it. Miss Leslie fending off looking dynamic, and Villanelle close for second. Artful Splatter, then Josie and Scat, Rattle, and Roll in the 38 go-go.
Our final stakes race on the card, won by Miss Leslie, trained by Claudio Gonzalez, ridden by the man standing next to me, Angel Cruz. Angel, you rode her to victory last time. You kind of knew what you had underneath you. Talk me to your trip.
Yeah, I rode her one time, so I knew how she does. She breaks a little slow, but today she broke sharper. I put her in the game. We're closer than before, and Claudia just told me wait for the moment to move, and that's what I did. I waited. I moved on the outside, and she kicked on.
And of course, you had a slight bit of an incident earlier today. You had a fall, but you came out of it okay. And she carried you all the way to the wire. Was that a worry, or was that some thought coming back, that you wanted to be good enough to ride her here?
Um, Before the fall, I fell hard, so after that I said I got to keep riding. I'm an athlete. An athlete, they get up and go harder, so that's what I did. I got up and it worked out, and the instructions that Claudia gave me, and they worked out perfect for me.
Jockey certainly are some of the toughest athletes out there. I 100% agree with you. And I've asked you this before, but it never seems to get old riding a stakes winner for Claudio Gonzalez, who is, one of your main trainers to ride for a partnership that you've cultivated for a while now.
Yeah, he trusts me. Claudio and I have a good relationship. Him and his Troy, his foreman. They trust me with the horses, and they give me a good chances, and I take advantage of that. And every morning, me, I get on them, I know them, and it works out perfect.
Well, it certainly works out well for you here today. Glad to see you here in the winner's circle, and well done.
Thank you.
Miss Leslie closes off the stakes events in terrific fashion here for Team Claudio Gonzalez.